What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor Dark Joker, here with another edition of Traditional Fans with Opinions, where I'll give my reviews for whoever I watched, read, or played today. And who are Traditional Fans with Opinions? That is myself, and that is you, the viewers. With all that being said, on with the reviews. The beginning after the end, episode 8. So in this one, Arthur tells his parents and his little sister Eleanor about, his time with the elves, how basically they're like his mana core basically awakened too early, so that's why he was sick. Now he hasn't mentioned the fact of the that he had a dragon beast core, but he mentions that mentions the dragon's name Sylvia because display why Sylvie the little dragon's with him. But he says he found an orphan. Basically, how he says is that like basically the baby dragon, he found the nest, and the baby was basically an orphan. The mother was dead and all that. And he said he took everything. So he lied to his parents. He didn't get into what happened. And so it's real that the house that the Leywins are staying in belongs to Reynolds' boss, Vincent Halstia, his wife Tabitha, and daughter Lilia. You know, and basically Reynolds and Arthur spar for a little bit. Where basically both their power levels are shown to have increased by a lot since like they last saw each other. So Vincent, impressed by Arthur's power, recommends that he goes to the Zeros Magic Academy, which is like the top magic academy at in the area. And, especially since Arthur's shown to be able to control both fire and water at advanced level, which is very rare. And Vincent even offers to pay for himself, even though he's only 8 years old. Arthur says he wants to spend some time with his family first before any of that happens. Then Lilia introduces Arthur to some of the house's servants, basically in this area that she goes to where she wants to avoid stress and all that. Explains that, Lilia's parents want her to awaken a mana core, be a good mage, even though they're not mages themselves. And so, you know, and then, Arthur's visited by the Twin Horns, who are glad to see him. And Jasmine, one of them, said, basically apologizes for not be, for not being able to keep Arthur from falling off that cliff. And so basically, they sees him, Arthur, he becomes curious about what life as an adventurer would be because it would allow him to visit all the other kingdoms, which, could, I don't know if that means that would potentially allow him to, visit the Elven Kingdom again, which honestly, he'd probably be the only adventurer who'd be allowed to meet the elves. If he does become an adventurer. I haven't read source material, but I'm guessing that's hinted at as a possibility. So yeah, I liked this episode. I thought it was good. You know, it's definitely gonna be interesting how things develop. Like, is there gonna be another time jump? And then at some point, because it looks like there is gonna be a time jump at some point. I mean, based on he has shown, I guess a lot of the promo art as older, and so basically, this is kind of like there isn't much. It's just like people talking, people recapping everything that's happened. And yeah, I thought this was a good episode. I enjoyed it. Interested. I'm interested to see how things go. Does he become an adventurer? And then yeah, I think that I think that looks like Lilia could be like a could like this could be like an interesting it looks like they're trying to set up, I guess, a love triangle with Lilia and yeah, and and the and Tess as the I guess fighting over Arthur is basically what it's hinting at. Yeah, that's gonna be weird. I hope it doesn't become the main theme of the show, which it shouldn't. It's probably gonna be about him. Now, apparently, like I saw, apparently his water powers, apparently like that is meant to be more of a surprise, I guess, for later on. From what I saw, and I thought, and apparently I saw something that might be like a change, you know, from the manga slash light novel when it comes to like I guess when it's revealed the water his water fin he's revealed, and I thought, and I thought this was a good like I thought this was a good I thought it was a good episode. You know, yeah, yeah, there are definitely some issues, but I thought it was overall a decent episode. Yeah, look forward to next week's. Well, and that's it. Did y'all like the stuff I reviewed? And if you have your own opinions about all that, you can put all that in the comments. Thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, and all that. And look forward to the next video.